caution. The following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy motherfucking Sunday. Everybody that's on here, everybody wanted them so goddamn bad. We had fucking 50 bajillion emails for this band to come on. Here they are. You got Dying Oath. Yeah. Hey. Y'all have no idea how many emails we got. You really don't know how many emails.
I'm glad they did.
So, on this show, we work a little bit differently than most. So, we have a number. We like to play this number game. 1 through 47. You got a number. What? Oh, you added more?
Yeah, we're at 60 now.
Wow. So 1 through 60. Now we will throw music questions in there here and there between, but these questions can go any fucking direction. You have no idea what they're gonna fucking be.
Open book, baby. Let's do this shit.
Yeah. We're gonna go right into it. Let y'all pick the first number.
I'm going to go 13.
Let's go.
Okay. Number 13. Let's see. If you had an unlimited budget, what kind of music video would you guys make? So if anything at all, even if, you got to build it and all that stuff, what would you do?
Oh, shit. I want something. Okay, I'll let everybody answer because I'm the biggest mouth in here.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it everybody answering or do we all have to come to
everybody's got to answer.
Right.
Oh, my God.
So I'm feeling like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that I love strippers, but I want lots of strippers.
Hey.
Okay.
I want maybe a casino or desert. I don't know which. Yeah, see?
So
I feel the same.
I'm down.
We have casinos in the desert, so you can get.
Okay. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I mean, there's Vegas.
I
There's
love
Vegas.
the horror movie style shit. So maybe some detective finding murderers. I don't know. I just want some crazy stuff with prosthetics and the whole nine.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, something cool. Something's different. I'm tired of seeing all the same stuff where it's just performance. I love performance videos. Our next video is a performance video and it's done legit.
Yeah. Looks good.
It looks amazing. I'm proud of us and I'm proud of Brendan. But I want to do it big. I want people in costumes. I want masquerade party. What about that?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Party. Yeah. I just want to do it big.
I feel that. I get all that, but I love performance videos, and I want to be on top of a fucking skyscraper, baby. I want to be up there.
See anything
Can't see your head no more.
They can hear me. That's what matters. I wanna be up there, man. I wanna be overlooking a huge fucking city skyline, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
cool with that.
I would
Yeah.
do
So-
something.
That'd be cool.
You want to be on a skyscraper. I want to be in the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that wins.
It's really cool down there. I've been down there.
That wins.
I'd say fantasy.
I know a real good spot actually. It's a real good spot.
Okay.
He wants to
Yeah.
do like Lord of the Rings.
Lord
Ryan,
of
what
the
you
Rings
got?
style
What
shit.
you want, baby?
Steal it from Metalocalypse. Sweat scars fucking crush your balls of your enemies.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Listen, we're a very eclectic group, and I don't think that all those emails realize how crazy we really are. But
I mean, but
open
thank
book,
you.
though. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody that sent those emails. You guys
Yeah,
are fucking
we love
amazing.
y'all. Appreciate it.
Hey, y'all fit right in with us because we're just crazy. So yeah, but no, fuck the Grand Canyon. Fuck that. Hell no.
There ain't nothing wrong with the Grand Canyon.
Look, I almost died in the goddamn Grand Canyon one year on tour. No,
What'd you do?
when you're
'Cause
seeing
you had it done something. It's a big hole. You can't miss it.
when your car's like sliding on ice because you don't have chains on the tires because you didn't know you had to have chains on tires because you're from a goddamn Apple computers.
I'll tell you what. We'll go to the very bottom of the
F in the
ocean.
chat, motherfuckers, for that.
Go to the very
That's
bottom.
the sure.
Hey, we could do
Oh,
ocean. Like I live on a fucking island, so we could do ocean. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with oceans.
Yeah.
I'm cool with
No,
that.
hell no. When you're up in the mountains and it's snowing and it's ice and your car's just fucking sliding and getting closer, close to the edge, and like there is no goddamn fucking barrier to stop you, you're about to shit yourself. You know it's like 700 feet down and you're dead. There's no surviving.
Let's
Listen,
do it.
That's a life
Be all right.
we live,
experience, man.
we live in Virginia in the mountains, so the snow ain't no fucking joke. It ain't no joke. So I get that.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I live in the deep south in South Carolina on a tiny ass island where everything's fucking flat. So no, hell no.
Felt.
I remember being up in Virginia and West Virginia, and I was scared shitless. I like could not look. Like I'm like this in the fucking front seat the entire time.
It's crazy.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I know how to drive in it then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to
you're
I got
driving.
I know how to do it.
I'm not driving. All right, next number.
All right, somebody pick a number. Joey.
7.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
good
lucky
number.
7.
Number 7. Do you think artwork on albums are important and why?
Oh Lord, what? One more time. Say that again.
One more time.
You think
Artwork on albums. Do you
Yes.
think it is important and why?
Yeah.
1,000%.
All right, so we'll take turns. I feel like it's important because that's the first eye-catching thing. That's the first thing that
Mhm.
people see. It's your brand. It's really, it tells like how much you care about yourself. To me, I feel like if you're doing something cheesy that you spent $1 on, like people are gonna see that probably. So not being a bougie ass bitch or nothing, but I feel like you should put into your brand, to your company, to your business, to whatever it is that you're doing 100%. Sometimes you don't always have it, so you give 70, you give it what you can, but I think
Yeah.
that it's very fucking important that you have correct artwork that translates to what you're trying to put out into the world.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
100%. I think that it begins the vibe, you know, and you want something that's going to be relative to you and your style of music and your vibe, you know, and the sound that you create and the overall aesthetic of your band. You know, I think that, you know, that album artwork, it really needs to be relevant to the scene
Yeah.
and to your particular genre that, you know, whatever you fucking claim to be.
I
You know,
think-
if you're a death metal band, have blood, guts, and gore and all that shit, you know.
Well,
I mean,
I
whatever.
think the big word here that we're trying to say is demographic. It needs to really appeal to your demographic. And that's one thing that a lot of bands get wrong is like they don't know their demographic, and we're starting to hone in on it. I think it's just really what appeals to your band and your brand, but also what's going to appeal to your demographic, whatever's going to make them click on it, whatever's going to make them want to listen, whatever is going to make them want to look at it for 5 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and do something obscure. Do something that's going to catch people's attention that they
Stand out.
Yes, try to stand out. Like I said before, you want something that's relevant, but you still want your own individuality. You want something that's going to be relevant to you and your band, but something that's really going to stand out. Something relatively obscure that they're going to see it and they're going to be like,
Whoa,
"That's
I want to
pretty
hear
fucking
that."
dope." Be like,
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
There's
agree.
so much stuff out nowadays that you kind of have to catch people's eyes a little,
Yeah.
real faster.
Yeah,
Do you
some
know
of my
bands are out right now that are doing the same thing? You know how many bands exist that everybody is trying to do the same things, get on the same stations, do the same videos? Like, you have to make sure that you know who you are as an artist, as a band, as a brand, and be fucking individual with all of this shit, because at the end of the day, everybody's trying to make it in the same network that you are, and working together is great. Like, we like to work with other bands and people like you guys that are helping us get our name out there. But at the end of the day, you have to be an individual and you have to know who you are and you have to push that as hard as you absolutely can.
Definitely.
Yeah, we know that all too well.
We agree. Yeah, we 100%.
How many times have me and you had that same conversation on the basis?
You have to remind yourself, though, sometimes, like sometimes you got to make sure you don't fall into those, pressures of others or whatever, and, be yourself. But when you're yourself, hey, I think better things happen.
Well, I think if you're an artist of any kind, like, it's scary. It's really hard putting yourself out there to be vulnerable, to like put all the things that you want out musically or art wise or whatever it is, because people are going to judge you regardless at the end of the day. But you have to believe in yourself enough to make the jump. Like, if you don't, it's one of those things where closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I mean? Like, you have to really push yourself to be vulnerable and put yourself out there regardless of what people think or say. But you, at the end of the day, have to be the one that's happy with it.
Yeah, agree with that.
Yeah, it's like one of those bands that I feel like really like nailed that on the head. And I know I might get shit for this, but I actually love this band, is Ghost. Like Ghost.
I agree.
brilliant marketing.
Killing it, dude.
Brilliant marketing. Like, it's it's not my absolute favorite band. It's not something I listen to all the time, but I have a major respect for it because the way they look, the way they sound, like the way that they market things, their promotion, the people that they work with, it really is a brilliant marketing scheme. And I don't mean scheme in the way that they're trying to get over on people, but they have really honed in on their demographic who likes what they're doing, and they're pushing it to the max extent, and I think it's working for them. I mean,
they found their listeners.
Yeah, I like Ghosts. It's not like I said, it's not my favorite band, but I like what they're doing. Like, it's beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah. All right, so if you guys had here's a music question, even though they've all been music so far. If you could tour with any 3 bands, dead or alive, within your genre, who would they be?
All right, we're gonna start on this side.
Oh, dude, don't make me start
here.
I know.
Yeah.
3 bands that are alive.
So you, then me, then you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Damn, this is such a hard question. We get to be a part of playing with Slayer this weekend, so that's
Slayer.
cool.
I mean,
That's cool.
Sepultura, Slayer.
What's your all-time favorite?
Well, Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails. Go with
weird
that.
There you
combo.
go.
No, it wouldn't. Nine Inch Nails,
Thrash and
like,
industrial.
yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down.
Damn. Top 5.
I think it was top 3?
Top 3.
Top 3.
3.
Bands.
Hey, there you go.
You're done. All right.
Weird mix.
Me or you, Josh?
You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Top 3, I'll think.
In Flames, Trivium, All That Remains. Okay, Andrew Frieden, Matt Hafey, Phil Labonte.
Yeah.
Fucking hit us up. We are ready to go, baby. Okay? If you're watching this for whatever reason, I doubt.
He's like, please.
Just in case.
I'd say, shit. I wasn't
It's so
ready.
hard.
I should have been
I've known mine for years.
number 1 for me, always, as people, as a band, as business marketing, is just Everything. Yeah, you already know this. Kitty's my number one. Oh shit, this is hard. I would say
Evanescence.
I mean, Evanescence has been a huge fucking part of my framework. Honestly, I would say probably Evanescence because they've been able to go through obstacle after obstacle after obstacle to really hone in on what they need to do to keep surviving. And I think 3 for me, honestly, would be Cold. I've seen them actually go
I
through.
expect that.
Hailstorm.
I love Hailstorm. That's probably that would be my next if we had a top 5. But I'd say for me, like Cold is the epitome of like staying true to who you are, staying true to your demographic, still making good music, overcoming obstacles. I mean, they had to redo their entire band, but they're still going and they're still staying true to everything that they represent. So for me, that's probably my top.
I'd say so. This may not fit Dying Oath, but for me
Everything
personally,
fits Dying Oath.
for me personally, I would say Between the Buried and Me, Animals as Leaders,
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
Mastodon.
Sweet.
Good
I
job. Those are
I
good.
love Mastodon.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good picks.
Actually, one of my old bands, like way back in the day, Mastodon used to, because they were from Atlanta, and at the time my band was always playing in Savannah, and we opened for them in Savannah at an old club called the Jeans. This was well before they ever got signed or anybody who knew who they were. But it was like them, Kylesa, us, and like some other, I think Black Tusk was who it was. And that was years and years and years ago.
That's cool to put in your repertoire, though. That's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
cool. All right, Ryan, what you got, baby?
Yeah, it was probably Children of Bodom, Bullet from a Valentine for sure, and let's say it. I'd say Trivium too.
Yeah.
Trivium.
We love
Good
some.
So what about you?
Yeah,
You're a
tell
musician?
us. Yeah.
Shit,
Great.
me?
Yeah.
I actually know mine right off the bat. Mine would actually be Marilyn Manson, Tool, and
You say Tool?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love Tool.
Oh man, those are all good choices. I feel like if we could just tour with even one of those, like set,
God, that would
I'd be happy with like
Amazing.
Yeah.
Or Rammstein. I'd like
Rammstein.
God, that would
Yeah.
Perfect.
I've always wanted to see them, but I've never gotten the chance to.
Yeah.
And I've always heard, like, I've watched videos and shit, like the whole like big dick that came out and spewed fucking foam everywhere, and I'm like,
Sorry about that. Okay, Family Values, 1998.
Family
Rammstein played.
fucking values.
No
dude.
shit. That's what's up, man.
In Raleigh, North Carolina, right? It was Halloween. Rammstein comes out on stage, butt ass naked.
I'm into
all,
it.
all the members had like duct tape over their ass cracks, and their guitars were covering their junk. Right, the singer, he was had this big trench coat on. Did the first song. When the beat dropped, he just threw open his trench coat, and it was this giant black dildo. Right, just spraying the crowd with water. And
Why is that me?
they played 3 songs.
I don't
and
know.
they got shut down. And I thought that place
Yeah.
was going to riot because
I feel like that's gonna be me in the next 5 years.
hey,
So
you
that's
know,
my Rammstein story.
whatever works, whatever works. All right, your next number.
37.
Okay.
37.
It's so random. I love it.
37.
37.
Worst advice that was ever given to you guys about music.
Oh shit. Okay. I gotta think about this one,
Okay,
'cause
so
we've heard
for
a few.
me, I think it's probably like, oh, yeah, that is hard. Shit.
I got one.
Okay, you go.
When you're 25, start and focus on something else, or stop and start focusing.
See, that's kind of the road I was gonna go. Is like a lot of people told me when I was growing up, like if you don't make it by the time you're 30, nobody's gonna want you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like all of us are like 30 or higher, or getting to that point. So it's like we're finally in our fucking prime, dude. Like we should.
Right?
This is how you know what you really want is when you get to this point.
Right.
Like me at 25 probably would have messed it up. Like me right now is seasoned and understands what it is that I'm taking on, what I need to do. So I think that was terrible, terrible advice.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I would agree because, like, when you're that young and you've got that much like stuff being thrown at you, you kind of go into like meltdown mode. Because, like, how many bands made it when they were under 25 and you don't see them around anymore?
Yeah.
It's flashing
There-
ahead.
There's not very many. Most of them are gone. There's very, very few that are still around.
It's hard to deal with, especially when you have no direction. I feel like a lot of those bands, like, they had people misleading them for money. You know, they had people saying you should do this, and it was somebody else was benefiting. But at the end of the day, those bands weren't actually benefiting, and it was hard for them to keep on the track that they actually wanted to begin with, which was really just what we're doing and having fun with your friends to make music that you like.
Yeah, see, I've never been one because I've heard that same advice before. But it's like so many of those bands get taken advantage of in the industry because, like, you got stuff like the whole pay to play bullshit, and they, dish out thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to essentially pay to play, and they don't make it halfway through the tour, and they're fucking bankrupt. They're broke. They half of them can't even finish the tour, and if they do, by the time they go home, they're in the fucking negatives. They ain't got money for shit. They're done.
Oh,
Yeah. For real. I mean, this business is really hard if you don't know what you're doing. And as a kid, you don't know what you're doing. I feel like now's the time that if we really were to make it or to have a shot at the things that we saw as making it or being successful, I feel like now is the time that we would all actually have our head on our shoulders and be able to embrace it the way that you should.
Mature enough to deal with the
Yeah.
failures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, what number you got next?
I think probably the dumbest shit that I think I've heard, and it's not.
What's the dumbest shit
you
you heard?
You know how I get, man. I get preachy about this shit, man.
Don't
'cause
preach. Just say
it
that.
bugs the fuck out of me. It's when people try to tell me, well, if you want to be successful and popular, I don't give a fuck about being successful. What we like, and
We want to be happy.
and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, that's totally fine too. You know, I'm not trying to cater to somebody. I hate it when people tell me, well, you're in Southwest Virginia. You know, if you want to make money, you need to be playing, like pop or country or something like that.
Bluegrass.
Yeah, bluegrass,
Yeah.
old time, something like that. And there's
Bluegrass is
nothing,
badass.
and there's nothing wrong with that stuff. Don't get me wrong.
That
but
ain't us, though.
it's not what we want to do, and I don't think that you have to do that in a particular demographic, like in a particular geographic area. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied because I get pissed off.
Pick
about
a
it.
number.
But it
Goddamn
hurts me,
number.
man, when people try to tell me it's like, well, if you want to be popular, I don't care. I want to do what I love to do with a group of people that I love to do it with, and whatever happens, happens. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like we started out in this trailer that like didn't even have its own power. Like we didn't know what we were doing. We just thought we're gonna have a beer on the weekends and we're gonna play some music that we enjoy, and we all kind of came together on that note, and then it just kind of progressed to a point where people actually liked us and wanted to hear us, and we got to play stuff like Blue Ridge and stuff like that. It was like, all right, cool, we might be onto something, so we're just gonna go on the path that we like, because that's what people are connected with, because it's real. It's not anything that we're doing just to make people happy. Like, this is who we are. And then it just kind of it kind of picked up, and now we're trying to keep up with it. If I'm
Absolutely,
honest. Like, now we're just trying to keep up with the hype. So
Yes. Stay true to what you love to do, man. If you try to cater to people, if you try to write what you think other people are going to like, and you're not
You're gonna
genuine about
fail.
it, and you don't like it yourself, you don't personally love it, the audience is going to feel that.
to me, that's selling out, though. To me, that's selling out.
Yeah.
It's like doing what you think people are going to enjoy, but you don't enjoy it yourself. Like, that's like if I were to go to country music, I'd probably be pretty good at that because I'm from Southwest Virginia. I got an accent, y'all. Like,
Bears and Chucks.
yeah, I'd
Right
probably
up the
really
road.
be successful at country music, but at the end of the day, this is what I love. These are my partners. This is where I feel at home. This is where I feel the most connected, like, in my life. This is my home. So I think that translates to our fans and the misfits and the people that feel like they don't belong. We're a bunch of misfits that just like found our people.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that we can also be those people for the people that feel the same. Like, you don't fit in, you don't like what's going on in your life, you hate your job, all these things. Like, we're those people for you because we feel the same. We're just normal ass people that make music that we enjoy, We want to fuck shit up. We know that you do too. So
Fuck yeah.
like, let's be friends. Like that's pretty much what metal is about, what we're about, and I feel like that's why it connects.
Excellent. All right, next number.
All right, somebody pick a number.
Who, me? I guess it's
Ryan.
my turn, right? Or is it Ryan's?
42.
42.
42.
46 and 2.
Ooh, the most uncomfortable outfit you ever wore on stage.
Oh boy. Yeah.
There we go.
I know things get chapped every once in a while.
Yeah. Anybody?
All right, so for me, like, I want to say I was probably, I don't know, like 17, 18 years old. I've been doing this since I was 14. So my first band, we had like the biggest show, and at the time, like leather pants were this huge thing. It was the 90s. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm gonna wear some leather pants. It's gonna be awesome. Until I had to pee. It was really hot. I got in there. I could barely get my pants down. I peed. I couldn't get my pants up. I had to call my girlfriend. I was like, hey, you got some baby powder? She's like, no, I'll find some for you. I had to baby powder my legs to get these pants back up. And then when I got them back up, they were stuck to my legs. So I go out and I'm like walking like I've been on a horse for a week. It was so bad and so tight.
Yeah, boys.
So bad and so tight at the end of the night that I went to squat down for something and rip the ass. I was like, never will I in the history of my life wear leather pants again. Never.
I'd say for me, I used to play in a band about 2 years ago that I wore a ski mask on stage, and I'm very animated on stage. You know, I'm moving around a lot, and so I'm I'm the drummer, so I'm sweaty, and the ski mask would almost act as a waterboard. It was like I was being waterboarded on stage.
Oh God!
Oh man.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Been there, done that.
What else y'all got?
I don't have one. I've always wore whatever the fuck I wanted.
I played
Yeah,
a show on Halloween and went as the bearded lady, so I had like fishnets on, and like
Fishnets suck.
a corset, had my makeup done, a little flower in my beard. I had like the
Those
green
corsets, kid, they're tight, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
I know.
See this.
I have pictures. So I have to.
I bet you were hot. Look at my
I
girlfriend.
weirded out everybody. They're like, dude, I don't know. I can't even look at you. Well, I had the green room shitty paper towels. I like stuffed my bra with them because I was like, I need to
I would've
stop.
gave
Sure,
you,
you're
like-
not the only one that's ever
I would
done
have
that.
gave you like those. I have those things that they look like fake boobs. And they
Yeah.
like suction to your boobs, so that when you're wearing something that doesn't have straps, like it doesn't fall off.
The funny
Right.
thing is, when I was playing, those paper towels started falling out, right? So I
On
would just
stage?
grab them on stage, and I like wiped my crotch with one and threw it out into the crowd.
Oh no.
I mean, it was fun, but it was uncomfortable.
Alone though, like being a person that wears corsets on stage, I feel like they're so tight and it makes your back and your sides hurt. So the second that you pull that string that lets everything out, I feel like a busted can of biscuits, for real. Everything was
Whoa.
everywhere.
That's just
Everywhere.
Release the
biscuits
ass.
are so
Yeah.
What about y'all? You got any? Ryan, you got any? He's like, I'm comfortable all the time because I'm smart.
Right.
It's the cutoffs.
All right, next number.
All right, who got a number?
24.
24 is going to be Mystery Machine or Optimus Prime.
Ooh,
Oh,
Optimus
what?
Prime.
I'm gonna put in a
I got him
wild card.
tattooed on me, man.
I'm gonna throw in a wild card here. The Herkimer Battle Jitney from Mystery Men.
Oh, Mystery Man. We were just talking about that. the other
Yeah.
day. We're such nerds. All right, but if you had to pick between these to, I would say probably Optimus Prime for me. Like, we're such nerdy people. But like,
Yeah, Mystery Machine all day. You know those motherfuckers.
Yes, finally got me a mystery machine
so
guy.
good. Eating
Having a
sandwiches.
blast. They always have the munchies. Shit, we're gonna have a ball in that.
Dude, I'll
motherfucker.
be
Yeah.
We'll go out.
Optimus Prime, like fucking heat up the energon, like put some
Yeah.
flash on there, dude.
Yeah.
Stop showing your nerdiness. We're cool. We're a
Only
cool
if it's
band.
the movie with
I
Megan
swear.
Fox. and I'd be-
I'm a
Megan
freaking
Fox will
nerd,
heat up the
so-
hash.
You fucking A, homie.
Yeah.
Wait, if I can get the Optimus Prime with Megan Fox, I'm sold.
Yeah. Can we-
There, I mean, that makes things a whole lot different.
See, I've actually met quite a few actors that got to work with her, and after the horror stories that I heard, they were like, yeah, she's pretty to look at, but she is like one of the worst, meanest, rudest human
what,
beings.
though?
on the planet.
You know what it
I'm trying to
is?
have a
Like,
relationship.
for me, I feel like I'm into the crazy mean ones. I don't know what it is. Like, that seems to be my thing. I like the crazy mean ones. I don't know. Like, maybe that's just me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
You're not
mean
alone.
to.
You're
Like,
not alone.
I feel like, well, okay, I'm also a bitch.
Smash
I was
it.
about to say I'm sweet, and my band's gonna be like, no, that ain't right. No,
Stop right now.
I have a big heart.
Stop lying.
Like, be good to people, and I feel like I need a bitch to even me out. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Sometimes you do what you gotta
Yeah, crazy's kinky.
do. What the fuck?
She don't have to talk.
Exactly.
She just has to
Yeah.
look pretty.
She just needs to
Yeah.
look pretty.
Right?
Yeah.
If you want crazy, I could send you some emails.
Listen,
Right?
we are not shallow. I'm just putting that out there. We are not a shallow band. We love all the peoples, but Megan Fox, though.
I agree with you.
Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody. ever.
So I'm gonna throw out just a wild ass fucking question, which I
Okay.
just came up with this one, the last one. If you had to be locked up in a house for 24 hours with a killer or monster from a horror film, who would it be and why?
Oh,
Oh
God.
shit. Okay.
The ghost from 13 Ghosts, the razor.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
to think about this. Do you
Yeah,
want,
yeah.
do you want to try, do you want the best chance of survival, or do you want to die really fast?
Damn,
Okay.
y'all. We are not shallow.
Sorry.
We're not.
I mean,
I'm picking up what you're putting down. brother,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay,
Y'all
that-
gonna make me drink. Shit. Okay.
Everybody can say
Uh,
that ghost had them up. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, like, it's probably one of my favorite horror characters. But I would say probably fucking Ghostface, because every movie it's like a different person. And I feel like somehow I would make friends with the serial killer. Not saying I'm a serial killer, because I love people. I don't want to kill nobody or nothing. But I feel like I'd probably be friends with the serial killer, and I wouldn't die. I would just like feed him cookies and be like,
You're like, it's all right, man.
yeah, support you. Just don't kill me.
I mean, are we talking like just solely best chance of survival? Because I would pick.
Hey, that's on you, whether you want to try to survive or you want to die. That's
Like,
on
I
you.
feel like I got the advantage. Jaws. Or Freddy. I mean, if it's only 24 hours, fuck.
I mean, Freddy's pretty fucking
I'll just
cool,
bring my
though.
Nintendo Switch, dude, and I'll just fucking play video games.
Don't go to sleep. Then you
Yeah.
won't
Yeah,
have
Don't
exactly.
go to sleep.
24 hours, shit. I can do
Oh,
that
wow.
with some Twilight Princess. I'll be
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna go
Twilight it.
because like
You just say Twilight.
I'm gonna go with Saul, and I'm gonna come prepared with an EMP beforehand.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's smart.
That would be
I like
interesting.
this man. He's smart and pretty.
How about the state marshmallow puff, and I'll just bring a lighter.
Oh, hey, I like marshmallows.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I would go the leprechaun and just give him the goddamn gold.
Yeah, right?
You
It's
can have
that
it.
simple.
How do you want it?
That's what I would do. Is I fucking take it. I don't want
Like, here you go. Credits roll.
it. game over. I walk out the house good. He's I'm happy. We all good.
What you got, Ryan?
I'd probably say Chucky. As long as the house had fucking ample windows, just give that fucker a kick. He'll go out.
Yeah.
See, that would have been my second choice. Is Chuck.
I was thinking him too. I'm like, I could take him.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a dog. Come on now. These people are weak.
Throw you out a number.
All right, who didn't have no?
I don't think I did. Let's go to 23. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, MJ in the house.
Ideal filming spot for your guys' videos. What is your ideal spot?
Fucking rooftop, baby!
I'm really excited about that rooftop.
Rooftop.
I'm
He says
going.
ocean or Grand Canyon. What you got?
I'm going with New Zealand. Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say the Cliffs of Dover.
The song or the place?
I don't the play.
Okay.
What you got, Ryan?
Shit.
I want to say.
I don't want to record and shit.
The Scottish Highlands.
Oh, that would be fucking.
I mean,
That'd be a nice place to
Think
go to.
that.
put me in a fucking castle in Norway. That'd be badass.
I thought you were gonna say
Hey.
Castle.
I just want to be
Castle?
in a place where, like, we're in Europe somewhere and it's legal to have, like, really pretty women
Yeah.
just dancing in cages.
Yeah.
I'm simple. I just want pretty
Amsterdam.
ladies.
You just gotta go to Vegas.
Hey, give me the cookies. Give me the ladies. I'm set. Cookies all day.
Give me the setup.
You just gotta go to Vegas. They're dancing in them cages all over the place. You just
You
go down
go
to the strip.
You go to Vegas, you're gonna leave with something you can't.
Listen,
Look,
I said earlier that I wanted to do Vegas casinos, but if I can have Vegas casinos in the desert
on a
with
rooftop.
ladies dancing in cages on a rooftop,
Fucking
apparently,
hippie and like
yeah.
let's-
I might have something for you. I might have something.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go to
He's
jail.
going up in about 30 minutes.
You gonna go to jail?
We're gonna
No,
go to jail.
we'll be all right.
No, we're going to jail. Like that's all there
Nobody's,
is.
oh, no, I ain't holding
Well,
nobody's
not if
pocket.
we're on a castle on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Because that knocks off like two, right? So you get like both, and
I'm
then you can have them dancing in the
Yeah,
cage
go
on
Jordan.
the top of the castle.
Gojira
Hey!
just lived our dream at the
Yeah.
All right,
Olympics.
hold up. We just figured this out. So if we can be in a castle in a different country on a rooftop with ladies
Exactly.
dancing in cages, y'all
Medieval
sold?
bar maidens.
So,
I'm
so Marie Antoinette, but as a stripper.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
And Megan Fox.
See helicopter circling, shining lights. And Gary Busey doing the intro. Yes. Fuck yeah.
Well, if Gary Busey's there, we're definitely going to jail. Like that, that's guaranteed.
You get this show done. Yeah, I love that motherfucker, man.
Sounds like a good one to me.
Yeah.
See, I don't think that you guys understood exactly what you were getting yourself into if you were trying to interview us, because it's chaos from start to finish, from the time we get together to the time we go to bed.
But it's okay. It's okay.
That's all right.
That's our life every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. All right, next number.
All right, who's
I guess we go back to you.
46.
46. The age
What
of women
number?
is no age.
46.
46.
Yeah.
46?
I'm
See, we'd say 69, but you ain't got one yet.
Yeah.
We could do
working on it. I'm working on it. That one has to be a good one, too.
Yeah.
All right.
uh,
Yeah, fair.
What animal would you like to see out in the wild?
Owl.
You see the motherfuckers all the time?
And the
Right?
wild,
Yeah.
there's a number of things I
Sasquatch.
don't want to see in the wild, but
Tasmanian devil.
as far as what I want to see in the wild, like
a man or a bear. Sorry.
man bear pig.
Man bear pig, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know. Like I'm really into like monkeys and like tiny, like those little finger monkeys. I've always wanted a
Oh,
finger
yeah.
monkey. Is
Fuck
that
is a
weird?
finger monkey?
They're
They're
like
like
the size
this
of your
big,
fucking- they're
and they like
tiny.
hold on to your finger.
Are you
Like I
serious?
just walk
Yeah.
around with my finger monkey
Yeah.
all day.
The only bad thing about them, I had a friend that had one, and it's like basically having a toddler for years and years and years because you have to put them in diapers constantly. They shit everywhere.
I'll
They
take it back.
everywhere.
I'll take it back.
Yeah, it's basically having a monkey is like having a toddler for the entire time of its existence.
Oh my
I have a
Oh.
toddler. I don't want two
I've
of
seen
them.
too
I'm
much.
all right.
Exactly.
They're
Exactly.
cute though. They're cute.
Yeah. From a distance.
They're
Can we
cute.
go to the
They're
next
cute to
one?
visit.
I failed.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see monkeys, we actually have an island down here called Monkey Island that's actually full of monkeys, and you can take a boat ride up and see the fucking monkeys on the island. And I'll take y'all up on the boat, and you can see the monkeys, and we gonna haul ass.
We're done.
Yeah, yeah.
We're there.
Yeah.
We're there.
Okay, put the monkeys on the castle with
All right,
girls.
so Jags, Dying Oath, monkeys on a boat trip. It's happening.
Monkeys.
Video.
Done.
Medieval strippers.
Look at me.
All
Yeah.
right, now your next number.
6.
Yeah,
6.
666. Then I'm
That's metal or a rock album.
6. All right.
All that remains, baby.
Repeat it.
What? Beat it.
Mojo.
What?
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. The best metal or rock album.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God.
Oh,
What
God.
are you doing right now?
Oh.
Oh.
No other
We're gonna- all right.
subgenre?
We're going to have to go.
At least I didn't say album cover because there is that one in there too.
Best album cover?
Let's just
That's-
go.
that
Hey,
sucks.
let's just go music.
Yeah. Our
In
best
general.
album. Best metal album. What you got?
Downward Spiral.
Fuck.
Oh, Downward Spirals.
Fuck.
There's just so much variation on that.
Okay, if I had to pick one, and this is only because
I don't know,
it's what
though.
got me into metal in the first place and what influenced all the music that I fucking create, it would have to be Trivium's Ascendancy. I mean that was my introduction to it. Like originally it was the Roadrunner United. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. The little the DVD that they put out. They had all the
You're
artists
showing
come
your
together.
age, baby.
I don't give a shit. It was fucking amazing. Okay, but they had all the Roadrunner artists come together. Like Matt Hafey had a team. I mean, it had like fucking Ward Mayor. It
was
Joe
everybody.
Jordison. Yeah, it was everybody, and they all come together and created this music.
Suffocation.
Well,
on that too.
Yeah. Well, on the DVD, okay, at the very beginning of it, they have this scene. It's like a staple scene. Anytime you think of like a nuclear bomb going off, it's this scene of this house getting fucking blown down by the
Oh,
explosion.
yeah, I remember
And
that.
as soon as it hits, fucking Pull Harder on the Strings to Your Martyr starts by Trivium. And I immediately fucking looked that song up. I found that album and I dove into that shit head first. And that
Yeah.
was my entire introduction. Other than that,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, Ed Hunter, Iron Maiden. Well, yeah. Ascendancy.
Def Leppard Hysteria. I mean,
Oh.
Oh
he's
man.
thinking.
what is it, Hogan?
I'm just gonna say, and I may change my answer later, but I'm gonna say
Sure.
right now, just off the top of my head, the album "Ritual" from Black Dahlia Murder.
Oh, that's a good album.
shit, yeah.
That was a good one.
These are all good picks.
See, I got two.
Okay.
Got two of them.
Can't go between the two. It's either Marilyn Manson Antichrist Superstar or the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, that
got
was
you.
really fucking
Who would pick
That was an
soundtrack?
Because everybody knows that soundtrack. It was like one of the best soundtracks ever.
Yeah,
it is a
I
good
think,
one.
I think Slipknot's Iowa for me, like that was just an eye opener. Like Kitty's Spit album was like what got me started in being in bands at all and wanting to like be a vocalist. But Slipknot's fucking Iowa album was like the next step into that of being like, okay, I don't want to just do this. I want to fucking dominate it.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
leg was the shit off.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Like that was a great
I
album.
think I think my top two albums of all time might be "Colors" from Between the Buried and Me and "Crack the Sky" from Mastodon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
choices.
That was a
Damn.
good one.
Oh.
All right. So, what was your first? And this is going to show everybody's age. Sorry.
I've already done that. Let's go.
What was the music video that you were first introduced when you watched MTV for the first time?
All right, I
Okay.
can, all right, I can answer. So, the first music video that I ever saw, like ever, that was like, okay, it was the first music video I saw, but it was also the music video that I was like, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. I think I was like maybe 5 years old. and I was watching Joan Jett's I Hate Myself for Loving You. She comes out in this badass leather jacket, and I'm like, listen, I want to be a badass bitch. I want to wear leather jackets. I want to be in a band. I literally went to my mom and was like, I want a leather jacket at 5 years old. And she's like, no, I don't really think we're going to do that. And I threw a fit until I got one. And then I wouldn't let her take me out of it. I slept in it. Like, if I wasn't taking a bath, I was in that leather jacket. And that's what started it all. Like,
I had three that really stuck out. Like there was 3 music videos way back in the day when I first started watching that shit.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
Stuck out. I have to name all 3. I can't help it, and I don't know what fucking order. Okay, so it would be okay. So Blink-182 is What's My Age Again? Because
what is your age,
legendary.
dude?
Tool's Schism, and Eminem, The Real Slim Shady. All 3 of those you see all 3 of them all the fucking time. And those are the 3 that really stuck out to me. You know, Tool because it was just fucking wild as shit. You know, Eminem because I loved that shit back in the day, man. And that music video was just hilarious. And Blink-182 because I mean it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
it was a great music video. It was like,
that's where we get our wit from. Joey, what you got?
Oh God! Well, the first video I remember and like obsessing over was this is show my age. Thriller from Michael Jackson.
Oh, that shit was dope, man.
I remember that too.
That one.
That shit changed my life. And then Slayer Seasons of the Abyss, Sepultura Rise. Anything that was on Headbangers Ball, man, changed my whole world.
Yeah, that's probably what we are a product of.
Tool Sober was a big
Sober.
one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, God, I don't know.
Alanis, you ought to know. Alanis is the queen of the world.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'll show my age real quick because I'm a lot older than I look. Mine was 3 Little Pigs by Green Jelly.
Oh shit!
I got to be the bass player for Green Jelly for a couple of shows that I played with them. William Manspeaker invited me to come and play bass for them, and ever since then, like I've always been a Green Jelly fan. But when 3 Little Pigs came out, I think that we were all probably around the same age and knew the feeling of when that was.
Yeah, mine was that one, and then the one that got me into wanting to play music was actually Motorhead Ace of Spades.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Lenny is God.
That's what made me want to be a bass player. That's the whole reason I picked up a bass and stayed with the bass and been on a bass my whole fucking life was because of that damn video and watching it.
I'd say
Motorhead. Oh shit! Yeah.
I'd say the first video I remember seeing on MTV, it was on Headbangers Ball.
See?
I don't remember the track, but I know it was Strapping Young Lad, and I remember seeing Devin Townsend just absolutely losing his mind.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hell yeah.
Was it Love? Was that the song?
It may have been Love. Yeah, it may have been Love.
Yeah. Ryan, what you got, baby?
It was The Worst Is Yet to Come by Still Remains. It was Headbangers Ball. That was the first time I was channel scrolling. I was up late when I wasn't supposed to. Scroll down to midnight, and right there's Headbangers Ball, and that's the tune that's playing. I've loved that song ever since.
Korn had some good shit at the time too.
Follow the Leader was fucking just epic to everybody's existence.
Todd McFarlane's like one of my favorite artists.
Now this is gonna nail you. This is gonna nail you again because this is kind of a part 2 to that question. What was the first music video that you seen on Beavis and Butthead?
Oh my God!
Okay, so what stuck out? Pantera, Broken, and of course White Zombie, and that's what got me into White Zombie.
I was gonna say, I was literally about to say the same thing. We're around the same age, so it's probably we were probably watching at the same time. But yeah, the Thunder Kiss video from White Zombie was what started the whole love of Rob Zombie for me. I think that they always played great videos, and everything that they played was a new discovery that I really loved. But I think the most cherished one probably is White Zombie. For sure.
Yeah. Well, that changed their whole career too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Like every time I remember watching Beavis and Butthead, they'd be making fun of it. Yeah, that was it.
The only thing I can remember is there was one band where there was like a female vocalist, and they were just joking about like they were gonna score. Like I don't.
Right. Yeah.
I don't remember. I can't remember. I don't know.
We're gonna have to look that up. Female vocalist who is gonna score on Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, see, mine was actually White Zombie, and I think through Beavis and Butthead is how I discovered Pantera.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think the
probably right.
music video for Pantera was "I'm Broken."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'm guessing you're probably around the same age as like the rest of us too.
Yeah.
So
It's a possibility. I might be a little older.
yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah. We'll talk after. All right, next number.
9.
Number 9.
Was it there? 6.
9.
No.
First
Have you ever used a fake ID back in the day when you were young, trying to get into the clubs or the
Fake
bar? Yeah, I know I did. I was bad. I did it.
At the time that I was going to the bars, I didn't have a fake ID, but we also grew up in like a small fucking town. So like all the surrounding towns, like I would just cake on a lot of makeup and I looked a lot older than I was. And if you had boobs, I hate to say this, but they would
You
just
can
let
get them in there.
So I remember being like 15 and 16 years old, like dancing on the bar and like getting drunk and nobody even knew or cared or whatever. I didn't have to have a fake ID because
She's kidding, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
For
None of that
legal
happened.
purposes, that's a joke.
Yeah. But like at the time, like nobody even checked my ID, so I didn't have to have one. I did have a fake ID, but I never had to use it, thank God.
I just had friends that worked at places that I could get into. Or drink.
Yeah.
I just played in a band. We got
Yeah.
we got to go into a bar and play, and then
Get the
Yeah.
I'll leave it at
sweet
that.
marker in
I was
your
gonna
hand
say,
and have to
like,
sneak
I
it.
remember that's another thing too, is like when I was first starting out, like my first band, I was 14 years old. And back then they wouldn't let you into the bar until you were 21. It wasn't like a 16 and like mark your hands. It was like you didn't get in. And I remember them letting me in the back door just for my set and then trying to make me leave after. But people would buy me drinks when I was like 15 and 16 years old. So I'd hang out until I got kicked out.
So we had that issue initially, and then the old band I was in, like way back in the fucking day, we just started playing Southern rock, and then nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah,
It's just
nobody
like, come on in,
cares.
yeah,
Nobody
hell
cares
yeah,
when
here's
you
a
live in
Long Island
Virginia.
iced tea. Yeah,
That's not bad. All right, next number.
7.
we already did 7.
Did we do 7?
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
11. 7-11.
If you can own any mystical creature, what would your mystical creature be?
Dragon. I want a dragon.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
definitely a dragon.
A flying dragon, a just fire breathing dragon. What kind of dragon?
I want my dragon to fly and
Okay.
breathe fire, but I want it to be massive, like more than my brain can comprehend. Like the biggest fucking dragon of all the dragons,
I want a griffin.
just to have a pet.
I want a griffin.
Like the movie dragon or like Avatar dragon?
Oh,
Mm,
I'd say like medieval dragons, like the dragon I have on my arm. Like,
Okay, yeah, see.
yeah, definite mystical dragons.
I want a griffin I can fucking ride.
Hey,
I
what's
want-
it?
Got big eagle wings
Ooh.
and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
Oh, yeah.
Harry Potter.
Or-
I was,
Yeah.
I was about to go there.
Yeah.
or the giant dog from Neverending Story.
Oh, Falcor.
Falcor.
Yeah.
I want the horse. And I want
The
the
giant dog.
The fucking mud.
Stop, dude.
Yeah,
Trauma.
so that
Trauma.
all of our
Couldn't fucking
trauma
do it. That shit
come to
scarred
an
me as a
end.
child, man.
If we could just fix
I'd have
that
pulled
and go
the
back
horse
in time, none of us would do metal because our
Artex.
lives would have not.
Right? It wouldn't have been ripped out.
I want the basilisk from Harry Potter because it'd make a sick music video.
That would be bad.
Okay, yeah, you might have won that
That one
one.
would.
Ryan, what you got?
Owlbear.
Owl
Owl bear.
Not very big, but
God.
owl bear.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, last question. What's the number?
Oh shit.
All right, let's get to
It's gonna be a good one.
22.
this. Okay,
What I,
22.
well, I thought it was gonna like come together, but 22.
yeah, fuck it.
Do you have a pre-game ritual?
Oh fuck yeah.
I think
Oh,
we all
shots.
have our own
Shots.
rituals, but I'll start. Usually it's warm ups, one shot, one beer is usually what I do. So I'm not too messed up, but it's just enough to like loosen me up, do my warm ups, hang out with the fellas. And I always say one beer, one shot. It usually ends up being like one beer and 5 shots. But anyways, a bit of exercising, just to get my heart rate up, and then fucking dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta have a shot, and I gotta have a hot dog with jalapeno, Swiss cheese, and bacon.
That really is what he does. And
I
how
got a
his
sheet.
stomach. I don't know.
I got a sheet, and I
Give
get
you the
that.
sheets.
I was gonna say, how do you shoot yourself on stage?
If I eat anything, I'll let you in on a secret that I've never even told them because like girls don't poop. But I have what they call the PSPs, and it's like whatever I eat, I usually don't eat because my nerves. You got to have the pre-show poops all day.
Yeah, appreciate it. So I gotta pee like 3
I
times.
definitely stretch. And
Yeah, definitely stretching
take
for
a
the neck.
shot, and we'll do a huddle.
One shot, bullshit. Yeah,
I
and
just
then,
What?
then we huddle,
huddle and cuddle and
huddle and cuddle,
death growl
Cuddle.
to each other.
cuddle, puddle. Yeah.
Give me about 2 to 3 Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPAs.
Oh, me and you could drink all day.
Smack myself in the face a few times to get pissed off.
It's like how
Let's go.
It's rock and roll. I gotta sit back in the green room for about 30 minutes with the guitar. Got my hot dog in place. Got my
They
shots.
warm up with their
stand.
wieners.
Yeah, man, I got my shots in me.
Wieners backstage.
Got a hot dog on the mic stand.
Hey,
Warm up with the wieners,
Don't
drink
judge
some
the hot
shots.
dog, man.
Don't judge the wieners, y'all.
All right.
That's enough.
So,
I think
on
that's it
that,
sometimes.
where do you guys like to talk to your fans? Where can they get your music? Where can they buy merch?
All right. So we are literally on every social media platform in existence, and you can talk to us at any of those, and we will respond. We are on Facebook. Do we still have a Twitter? I think we do.
We've got one.
Yeah.
It's,
We have an
need to do
Instagram. We've got TikTok. We have YouTube. We've got all of the above. But if you go to Linktree/Dying Oath, you can find all of our links all in one go. You can find our merch, whatever you want. But if you can follow our page on Facebook and message us, that's always what we are talking to people directly. That's how you can get merch. We'll send it to you by hand. If you want signed stuff, if you want us to send a video to your baby's mama, whatever, like that's how you can talk to us and reach us. We also have a fan page, the Dying Oath family. That's usually where we interact. So if you can join those and come chat with us. Like, we're an open book. We like to talk to our fans and hang out.
Yeah. Plus, a really good resource too. You can go to dyingoathband.com. We've got up-to-date photos. We've got shows. What shows we've got going on, what we've got upcoming. You can go there and see where you can come see us next. There's a contact form there if you want anything. If you just want to shoot shit, whatever, you can just shoot us an email directly from there. So it's
dyingoathband@gmail.com. If you guys want to send us an email, just shoot the shit.
Excellent. So on that, we are fucking done for tonight. I can't remember when the fuck we're going to be back because we do shit tons of shows every week. So
thanks for having us.
I want to say it's Tuesday, if I'm correct.
Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday. So we'll be back Tuesday. We love everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your night. You guys stay put, and we will see y'all next time.
See you next week at Louder Than Life, everybody. Love you
Yes.
guys.
Woo!